Hey Soul Family, welcome to Soul Spire. I'm so glad that you are here with me today, and I hope that you are feeling refreshed and loved. And if you were called here, then there's definitely a message for you here today. So let's begin. Got all reversed. So I think you are wanting to be more imbalanced and you're wanting to be in a relationship. You're wishing that there could be, someone to share your journey with, but you haven't had that person come around for you within your life. It's been blocked. I think you've had relationships and situations that have definitely taught you some lessons and have been fulfilling, but not in the way that you truly desire. You really want someone that is similar to you, that has that same mindset and lovely heart and spirit that you have. And I think that person will come along, and you're just figuring out things and learning to balance, and it's being blocked for you for whatever reasons, because most likely you have some personal work that you need to do before we allow, this beautiful relationship to flourish within your life or to even come in. I think you've also, been wanting to feel happiness and be fulfilled and just ready for something to come in that really excites you and moves you, but you haven't had that. Again, that's something that's been blocked within you. And I think because you're releasing the idea of what this should even be, maybe you're releasing the mindset that you had in regards to relationships and what they're supposed to be within your life, and you're pouring more into yourself and spending more time by yourself and taking time to relax and figure out things and see the direction that you want to go within the life. And you no longer have your head in the clouds. You're no longer just moving through life. You're more aware of your situations and circumstances, and you realize that everything happens for a reason. So you're taking this time out for yourself and trying to figure out what it is that you truly even love and what you feel passionate about. And there may have been some things that you've wanted to move past from, to release and move forward, but you've had some difficulties letting these things go. And you are headed in a new direction, and you have a new mindset, and better times are ahead, but you're needing to release some things that you've held on to within your mindset. So you're being called to release whatever thoughts or patterns that hold you back, that have held you down, that have stopped you from moving forward, that have stopped you from experiencing new experiences and new situations and people and circumstances. Whatever it is that's been holding you back, you're releasing this, and you're being called to release this. Spiritually, you already have, but within this physical world, you're still holding on to things. So you're needing to let go of whatever these thought patterns are that have been holding you back, because you're headed towards a timeline where you won't feel so held down within this physical world. Maybe you felt trapped within circumstances and situations. Maybe the relationships that you've had in the past have trapped you and caused you to feel, alone and just by yourself, and cause you not to feel good physically, mentally, emotionally. But you are releasing that. You're headed into another direction, a new timeline within your life where you're not being isolated and feeling like you're in a black hole or stuck. So you're no longer within that energy, but there are some things that you're needing to release and let go, as I said, so you can move forward on this journey that is by yourself currently. But once you can start seeing that this entrapment or this feeling of being imprisoned or held down has been, something that you've allowed, and the part that you play in it, you'll be able to move forward in a healthier way because you have your health, you have good things going for you. And you got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So again, we've been blocked previously from having the things that it is that we want, but it's coming for you. If it's reversed, it will, turn around. So it's just a matter of time. Or maybe things have been harder than you have liked or wanted, but don't allow that to redirect where you're headed, because you're aligned more with who you are and you're more in balance. And I feel like this rainbow represents your chakras and being more in tune, and you're creating the happiness and the self-fulfillment that you desire within this life, and you're doing it on your own. And it's going to create a lot of abundance for you and the people around you. Like, there's going to be so much and plenty for everyone. But right now you're needing to work on yourself and your emotions and keeping yourself in a place where you're protecting your energy, and those that don't need to be in your life, you're keeping out and being strong and fierce and not having fear and going towards the things that you truly desire, because it's coming. And you've had a lot of people, do you wrong, and you're coming out of that because you are protecting yourself more. You are in a better energy and have more discernment at this time in your life. And the people that have taken from you, you don't even care. Like, it's nothing. The things that they took, you wish them well, and as you should, because whatever they took, you allowed them to take. And that was a part of the experience to help you gain more knowledge and for you to move forward. So they've taken things for you that was dead weight for you. And it may have really, hurt you and hurt your heart at the time, but I think you're coming into a place where you're seeing that whatever things you lost or you felt like were removed from your life, they needed to be. And these people didn't have good intention and didn't care about who you really were and your well-being. So you're allowing them to have those things and wishing them well on their journey, because those things were never meant to stay with you along your way. You're moving forward towards a higher timeline, and you're seeing things from a higher perspective, and you're using your heart and your mind to guide you, and you're not allowing those kind of people to be in your energy anymore. They're being blocked. every card has been reversed. So again, I think you're wanting this love relationship, and it's coming for you, but you're needing to be more in balance. You're needing to be more at peace and have more harmony within your life. You don't need any more people that have taken from you and caused you pain and hurt. And you won't have that because you're moving towards a higher mindset where you can use your discernment to help you, keep these people away. And not saying that people just can't touch you and won't hurt you and you won't go through situations, because unfortunately you will. But you're being more aligned with your true self to make better decisions, to lead you to the lovers. And right now, this might just be difficult for you to see or even believe, but there is someone out there for you, a soulmate that's just like you, that's just as beautiful and caring and loving, and you feel it. You really know within your intuitive self and within your soul that there is someone that is out there for you, but it's just being kept away from you because you're having things that you need to work on within your life before you can have this relationship. And when you do, it's going to be so beautiful, and you're going to have more appreciation and love for this person and yourself. Every card is in reverse. So this is a lot of spiritual things that you're needing to work on spiritually. And spiritually, this person, you guys are connected. Definitely. So there's things that you need to do in a new direction that you need to go. But you've been having problems releasing and letting go and moving forward. And you're being called to release whatever it is that has been holding you down and keeping you bound within your thoughts and your mind, that's stopping you from creating because you're not able to move forward. It's like you haven't been wanting to see things for what they really are and kind of just not acknowledging the things that's happened within your life. But you're seeing things more clearly. You know that there's been a lot of deception and lies around you, and that's being revealed. So you're seeing things for what they really are. You're seeing the snakes that have been around you, the people that have been hurting you, the people that have wished death upon you. I mean, ultimately, they don't care about you. They don't care about your health or, how you feel, and they did hurtful things to you. Maybe they caused you to drink or, have issues with substances, and that's being removed. You're no longer bound by those things. You're moving forward. But you have had to realize, the illusion that this world has on us and our physical eyes, and you're seeing things from a higher perspective and releasing those things that have been just illusions within your life and that have kept you bound. And I really feel like maybe you've had some issues with drinking, and good for you if you are no longer partaking, because it was definitely something that held you down, that was keeping you, operating at a lower frequency and allowing these people to be around you. But there is love, coming your way, but you've had to go in a new direction where Spirit is calling you. And you need to know that you will be supported. You don't have to worry. If you've been worrying about, your situation, money, feeding your family, your children, yourself, you don't have to worry, because Spirit is protecting you. Spirit is making sure that you have everything you need. Spirit is providing for you whenever things are, you're feeling at your lowest and feeling down. You don't have to worry, because I know and you've seen every time things work out, every time you end up having whatever it is that you need. Like you don't go without, and you know that, and Spirit is wanting you to know that you are protected and you will be provided for. So don't stress. Things have been so hard for you. You've had to work so hard and carry a lot of weight within this life for a lot of people, and protect and help others and provide for others, and things have just been heavy. But it's releasing. That's not going to be a part of this new cycle within your life. A lot of the weight and things that have held you down no longer keep you bound, and the load will be lightened. You're going in a new direction with more light and more positivity, and it doesn't have to always be so hard. And that's what you're realizing and seeing, that it doesn't have to be so hard, that I am strong enough. I don't need this other person. But maybe that's what Spirit wants you to know, that having someone else will only create more beauty within your life. It's not going to take away from you. But you're needing to lighten the load for yourself, so you're more aligned for this frequency and this person, this energy to come within your life. Let's see what else. Another reverse. Yeah, so another reverse. You have had, in your mind something that you've created. Things are supposed to be some kind of way, in another reverse. But you're no longer allowing that to imprison you, to create a prison for you. There's something that you've always wanted, and I think it is this relationship. You've always wanted deep within this relationship, and you don't have this fulfilling relationship that you want. And you're releasing these ideas because you know that it's just something that's been holding you down and creating a sense of misery for you, or unfulfillment, or a feeling of not feeling whole. So you're learning to realize that you are whole on your own. So you can bring in this beautiful energy, and this person can come within your life, but you're having to realize your worth and the things that you went through and the battles that you've, beaten. You're seeing that how powerful you are within your own world, and it's gonna bring in this person for you. And right now, this energy is, being held back, but it's gonna bring you so much fulfillment and so much happiness within your life. And this person is gonna truly love you, but you've had to not allow the fairy tale Disney story to, play such a big role in your life, and release these ideas of what real love is. You know that you haven't had it before, and you do know that, but you've allowed people to be in your life that didn't really care for you. And it was because of the love that you know that you deserve. But first, you have to give it to yourself. And this person is going to come in, and they're going to take care of you and lift you up and be supportive of you. And it's going to be a balanced energy exchange and flowing and loving. And again, spiritually, you guys are connected. And unconsciously, you know all these things, but creating it within the physical world is, the problem. We know that we can say and want things, but like they say, easier said than done. So for you, this is about realizing your worth, your value, loving yourself, standing on your own, and standing within your strength, knowing that Spirit is protecting you. And you will get the validation and success and love that you desire within this 3D world. But right now, it's just being held back. You're being called to stand in your own power, to stand in your own worth, to know that you are beautiful, and adorn yourself. Adore yourself. To love yourself in every way that you can possible. Do whatever it is that you need to make yourself feel good, inwardly and outwardly, because once you do so, it's going to connect you more to this person, and you're moving closer to this energy. It's definitely spiritually connected to it, but in this physical world, you're definitely manifesting this person and they are manifesting you, but there's things that you need to work on within yourself before this relationship can come into your life. And again, I think you've went through so many bad relationships and people that didn't care about you, that you see that because you allowed those kind of people and wasn't loving yourself the way that you should, that you essentially allowed these things, and you're moving towards a time in your life where you're caring more about yourself and loving yourself, and it's gonna bring in this beautiful love for you. So let's see, what oracle cards do we have? Potion. Remember to practice self-love. So this is what this is all about, loving yourself. And it's going to allow you to have the love that you desire. But you got to pour into yourself and love yourself. Just, if you don't do anything else, just love yourself. Love who you are. Love the good and the bad, the crazy, everything. Embrace it because it's who you are. Stop comparing yourself. Stop wanting to be like others. Realize your strength and your power that you have and the beauty that you hold, regardless of what others think, because you are amazing and you are awesome. And if you don't see that, then no one else will. And you're wanting this love to come in, release that idea. Love yourself. That's gonna bring in this love for you. It's time for healing. So whatever situations that you've had in the past, it's time to let go. Let those situations die. Let it be like dust and blow into the air and away, because things have been hard and difficult, but they don't have to be. That's part of the journey, and it's all in your perspective and how you see things. And nothing is forever. Everything is forever changing, and the destruction that has occurred within your life, use it as a catalyst. Use it as something to push you forward and to a new direction and a new existence, because you deserve so much more, and you've accepted so much less, and it's allowed you to or caused you rather to not love yourself fully and not embrace who you are. Don't be mad at these people or situations. Let it go and release it into the earth. You're being called to forgive. So I feel like you've been through a lot of pain, but it's so much beauty and love that is in store for you. But you're just needing to work through these things. And because you want love so much, it's caused you a lot of pain. But number one, love yourself. Love yourself and forgive. Forgive those, for they know not what they do. And move on. Release this energy. Don't try to do something to be vindictive or anything like that. No, move forward, release and let go. Go to your new timeline that awaits, where your soulmate is there for you and awaiting you, but you're needing to do some self-work and release these things first. And love yourself, because this love is coming in, but you need to heal and forgive and let go and release. And I feel called to stop. So I wish you so much love and light. Take care.